So are they collecting like geolocation information on your device that you're using the app on?
So depending on the service that you are using with them, yes. So here's the thing that is interesting, and with the privacy policy specifically, is that when you look at them, they will say that they are a no-log VPN. Mm-hmm. You can go, and I think this is a couple years ago, there was another one that was like really big. I can't remember, that got in trouble because they did log everything. And I think they changed that where now they are a no-log VPN. And what they mean by that is they aren't logging your connection to when you connect to the service, and then let's say you type on Amazon.com.
Yeah.
They're not going to log that. When you go to Amazon.com, they're not going to log it. But the thing is when you connected...
Whoa, wait a second. What do you mean they're not going to log it? That's a DNS request.
Yeah, it's not logged. I mean...
And that's where we'll get into.
So if you aren't... The whole thing with that is that if you type in Amazon.com, their VPN is only encrypting the traffic. I mean, it's only flowing through them. Their server is not logging that through their VPN service. That is true. When they say no log, they are not logging that, at least according to their privacy policy. Now, I can't see their actual server, and there's something I can point out to that too on my comparison to a known good company. So that's not getting on their server. Now, if you look, they will denote each one of their services in their privacy policy. That is just a VPN. The funny thing is that no log clause, they will clearly state it at the front of their privacy policy. This is the funnest thing to me. They say, I can't remember which one, but it starts out, hey, our privacy policy is quite long, so we've done the liberty of summarizing it for you. We are a no-log VPN. And then they state some other fluff language, and that's the summary of the policy. Well, if you continue, and this is where they want you to stop. If you're an end user, you don't know what you're doing, you're not wanting to spend an hour reading a privacy policy, and I understand why you wouldn't want to do that. You stop there. You're confident that it's a no-log VPN. It's secure. I'm not going to be tracked or, whatever. Well, when you start reading the privacy policy, you go and look at their different services, and one of them, which is their DNS service, is logged. Mm-hmm. It does log all of your connections, where you're going, your geo IP, like your device ID, all that stuff is logged if you're using their DNS service. So while yes, the VPN itself is not logged, the DNS is. And so that's basically invalidates that. And there's other pieces of it as well, where let's say, yes, the VPN service itself isn't logged, but did you pay for it? And did you pay for it with a debit card? Because if you did, they know who you are. Yep. Because the bank has to have all that information to do the transaction. They're logging when the transaction facilitates from your bank or your debit card to Nord or Surfshock, it transfers an account ID. That account ID is tied to your account. Then your debit card and all the bank information, so your first name, last name, all of that, your bank knows it. They can then track, okay, you did purchase a NordVPN license subscription at this date, at this time. So you've just identified yourself in that transaction.
So Joubert moment.
So what the agents of evil could do is take that information and subpoena Nord or whatever the European equivalent of subpoena is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And say, hey, I need all the records you've got on this user, this IP address, this, IMEI, data. I need all the data that you've got on that. And then by their own policy, they turn that information over to whoever, as long as it's a lawful.
As long as it is a lawful request, yes.
Yep.
Well, that seems terrible.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to 90% of the VPN solutions out there.
Yeah.
Right.